Let's move on to the next one. So I think agent not started. So I'm starting the agent also. So if you want to start any services, go to the services.msg. You will get all the services here. So here, what instance you are going to be start or stop, go here and you can start and stop. Basically in the real time, so if you want to do any kind of things, so you need a proper approval, right? So you need to, if you want to start the service, you want to stop the service, you want to restart, you want to disable, you want to enable. So any kind of things. So you need to you will get proper approvals. Okay, so we don't have the right to start or stop any server directly. If we are doing in our missions, so we can do any game right here, no issue. So now just I am refreshing. So agent service is also started. So let's move on to the next permission. So let's take the security admin. I will tell you. Okay. One second. So here, so for example, if you have the so if you have uh, one login light which we connected just now, this is the login name is the Bindu. This is the Windows level login. So what is the granting permission? If we having the sysadmin, right? Okay. So if we having the sysadmin, so we can able to grant the permissions to some other login. For example, I am going to the properties of this login. So if you are going to grant some permissions, for example, he having the sysadmin privileges, right? Okay. Now we log in to this account and I am granting some permissions to Sambi login. Is it right? So that means what it is doing here, we are granting some permissions to other login if you have already right. Okay, for example, he having the sysadmin rights, he can do anything. So that's why he can able to perform some granting operations to some other login. So he is performing, he is granting to process admin to Sambi login. So this is the granting. Now I am giving the permissions to. So what did happen, right? So this is happened. Bindu login having the sysadmin rights. Okay. So he is granting permissions to some other login, whatever it may be. So here it is Sambi is login. So this Bindu login having all rights. That's why he is granting permissions to Sambi login as a permissions, whatever you want. So now So now I am connecting to via Sambi login. So now this login, what permissions we have given? Process admin. So if we don't have the process admin, we can't able to kill any process. We can't able to control any process. So now I am going to the what are the processes are running in the SQL server currently. Let's see. Okay. So there is a command sp underscore who2. So this is the standard predefined stored procedure. So we can simply use the sp underscore who2. You will get what are the queries are running from which user and what is the status, everything you can able to see here. If you see here, these are all the process. Who is running SA login? Okay, host name, log by DB name, on which DB they are running. These are all the some system related information. So we don't want to see. If you see here, all the status background means this is the SQL server internally running some services. Some processes are running internally. We can't disturb anything which is running at the background. Okay. Sleeping means already ran and they are currently in the sleeping state. We don't touch anything. It is a status background or sleeping. What we need to take care here, whatever the status is runnable or running, or we need to take care. What it is running currently, that we need to identify. So if you see here, this is the my login which I just connected. This is the my host name means my machine name. In the real time also, if you log in any user, if any user is login, their name is coming here, their IP address or server name from where he is connected, that server name is also coming here, and which database he is using, what operations he is performing. Okay, and when they have started, what is the time, what he is running. Okay, and what is this SPID. Okay, session process ID. So everything here we can able to see. This is the one way we can able to identify. If you want to filter it out some more in a better way, select a star from sys processes. When you run this query, you will get all the information. Current running system processes. So if you make it as a filter where condition, where is the simple basic select queries only we are writing. We can't do any development activities here. This is the basic query. Select start from how we are tables are using in our college days. Same way we can use the some predefined system processes. I will explain what are the frequently processes we are using. DMVs. We have some couple of DMVs means database data management views, and some predefined processes, some table names are there. I will give you those all the things what we are using. You can able to note down one by one whatever we are using. So sp underscore who2 is the command which is used to identify the current running process. Other way to can identify sys process. Please note down this. So coming soon, you will get one by one. Mostly RD it will come 10, not more than that. Okay. Sys process where where you can specify one second. Okay, status equal to status like, or if you know the exact string name, you can use it. Okay, runnable. Just if you don't know, just copy from here. Where status name equal to runnable. So when you operate any strings, better to make it like, otherwise you can give like this. If you mention this, runnable means what is the current running query. So that is only showing here. Remaining all are sleeping and blocking state. So if you want to filter out like this, you can use this query. Otherwise, if you want to run this simple query, sp underscore who2, and you will get to know all the things. If you go down, definitely you can able to identify the user processes and all the things. Okay. So now what permission we have given to the zombie user? We given the process admin. Process admin means he can able to kill the process. For example, he want to kill the SPID 52. So basically, if we don't have the right, we can't able to kill. First, I will deny the permission once again. Go to the zombie login. Sorry, go to the main login, Bindu, sysadmin login, and I am denying the permission. Just a minute. See, four instances installed, right? That's why it's taking slow. I will remove 3 instances. I will uninstall. Okay, if you go here, process admin be given, right? I am canceling. I am revoking the process. Revoking means I am rollbacking whatever I have granted. So now I am killing the process. Before killing, you need to identify the which process 52. If you kill these 52, you're throwing an error. You don't have the right. See what it is error? User doesn't have the permission to kill the statement. So now I am going back to the super login. So sysadmin login. Sysadmin means Bindu is the sysadmin privileges. So he having it as a sysadmin. Now I am giving again grant permissions process admin privileges to zombie login. Now I am in the zombie login session. This right side is the Bindu login session. Now I am in zombie login session. Now I am trying to kill this process. Now it is successfully completed. Now the meaning is, if you want to kill any SP, any session ID, any SP ID, so you need process admin privileges, then only you can kill the process. Kill means we are stopping the current execution of that process, whatever. So this is going to be executing some select query and so on, so whatever it may be. It may be any query, is insert or delete or update. Once you can kill that process is abnormally terminated from the current execution. So if we have the process admin rights, then only they can able to kill the other user processes. Once again, I am telling, you can't kill or stop any system related processes. You can able to kill only user related process. User related sessions only you can kill. So now I am having the process admin rights. Let's try. You can try to kill some system process like this. Okay, I am trying to kill this some SPAD4. It won't allow 4. If I tell you can't kill the background process. See what it is throwing error. Only user processes can be killed. That means what you are trying to kill, this is not user process. This is the system process. Background, all backgrounds are system process. You can't able to kill. Whatever the user process, you can able to identify and you can able to kill. So that is the purpose of the process admin. Okay. Let's move on to the setup admin. Setup admin is also we can able to establish some linked servers. When linked servers, we'll discuss later point of time this one. I will show in a briefly. We can't make it a practically currently. So for this we need to make it some drivers as well. So that we need to make it set up install properly, then only we can do. I'll show it. So how the setup admin will work. So for example, if some user don't have the setup admin privileges, if you go here and there will be go to the server objects, there will be a linked server. If you go here and right click here, create new linked server. It is throwing an error. What? You don't have the permission, right? Verifying user permission to create the linked server. If you don't have the setup admin, you don't have the setup admin privileges, you can't able to make or you can't able to create linked server. At least you can't able to open that linked server also. Creation is there will be a step-by-step process. So you can't able to open for creating a linked server dialog box. It is not allowing because you don't have the setup admin privileges. Now I am closing. Now I am going back to the system admin login. Whoever having the sysadmin, they are become as a sysadmin. Now I am going back. Now I am granting setup admin and click OK. Now I am going back to the Sambi login session. Now I am trying to create the linked server. Go to the servers. Now I am trying to open it. Now it is allowed. What happened? Verifying user permission to create the linked server. Let me think. Privilege is extra expecting. This server 1 second. Verifying user permission. So user wants some more privileges. Doesn't have the privileges to create the linked server. Second, what else is required? More privileges is required. Basically, the main agenda. So we need to create that also. What combination is required? Just a minute. Of permissions is required. So we'll discuss this linked server concept later point of view. I will just to show you how it is working. So basically, what is this linked server means? So you are there in one server, you want to connect to the some other server using this linked server concept. Instead of login into that server, you don't want to go and take that server credential, or you don't want to take the connection of that server. So not required every time. So just one time setup you are making. So you have all the credential for that server, you need to take out. So what is that server name? You can give any server name, for example SQL server. So for example 2015 version is there, sorry 16. You want any name of that server, maybe some health domain server. So you want to make it a data provider, so we need to install the corresponding data drivers here, and you can specify here, and you can go to the security contents. You want to specify the login names here, what login you want. Okay, so that username and password you need to enter here. For example, on that server maybe also SA password, or maybe some other password. So you can specify the password like here and click OK button. The linked server, it will be created automatically and coming to here. So coming to here automatically. When you expand it, your server name is coming here. When you click that server, you can able to access all the databases on the server, and you can perform all some basic kind of operation, whatever you want. Mostly we can able to do the read operations. These type of things we can able to perform using linked server. That is the different thing. I will explain later point of time. I need to install some driver recording that. So we'll see later that point up. So this is about the whole agenda of the different kind of server level permissions. So are you clear, right? See, only few of them we can able to test thoroughly. See, server admin, these we can't disturb multiple times. If you are shutdowning and starting the services, just one time activity we can make it and leave it, but we never practice, we never do it on real time. That's why don't do these kind of things continuously. Better to use the process admin, disk admin, DB creator, so bulk admin. So these things we need to practice more, because we need to use on daily basis. But the setup admin, setup admin, server admin, this we can't do in our real time on day-to-day basis. We never do in a once in a 6 months or once in a year also. But we don't want to do these kind of things. This will also done by the whoever having the senior experts, having the full rights, sysadmin rights, they can able to perform it. So don't worry about, don't tension on this. No, not required this on day-to-day basis. So what we need day-to-day basis? Security admin. If you have the rights, you can grant to some other login. Process admin are able to kill if you don't want to continue that process. Public default having the select rights. Okay, disk admin, you want to take the backups into the drives, you want to access some other drives. This also not frequently using. So this also we need some privileges on that. So next one, sysadmin, we never get this access. We will get only the common user access only. DB creators, that also if you want to create the DB, they can able to create it real time. If you have the banking project or financial security projects, so we don't get a DB creator permission also. So that is the depends. See, just we need to know how it's work. When came to the chance how we can do, you can implement it. Okay, it's very simple, not complicated. Just go to that login and just give that permission, just enable or disable only, nothing else. Okay, but in your mission, if you are practicing, not possible 100%. whatever the possibilities you can practice, like the DB creator, process admin, disk admin, setup admin, public. Okay. So linked server, these things you can't able to practice right now. Linked server also you can able to practice. I will tell you later point of time. So we need to install one kind of drivers for that. Once I will make it in my machine, I will tell you same thing you can implement in your machine. So mostly we can able to perform, right? So this is about the security permissions. Any doubts? Let's move on to the next level, database level permissions. Okay, so database level permissions. We'll discuss the points and we'll practically will do it. So here also mostly here also 9 permissions are there. So if you want, you can see here DB owner, DB security admin, DB access admin, DB backup operator, DB DDL admin. DB is the common, DB underscore. That means database. DDL admin, data writer, DB data reader, DB data deny writer. So mostly 90% based on the name, you can able to understand how it works. You can able to tell. DB owner, simply the name itself is the owner of database. Security admin is giving some permissions to database level. Access admin, he is going to be access the database in different access levels. Backup operator, he is going to be take backup of that database. DDL admin, he can able to perform. DDL means create, alter, drop, truncate. These kind of operations he can able to perform. DDL commands. Data reader, he can able to perform only read access. Sorry, data writer, he can able to